As you can see, I am on the train from Jakarta to Yogyakarta, and the train was only about 25-30 bucks, and it's on the executive. It's a little bit nicer, but you can see this train is really comfortable. They have a lot of accommodations. It's a very beautiful train, very comfortable. As you can see over here, they have a kitchen and they sell all sorts of stuff, from hot plates to potato chips. Very comfortable, very delicious. You can sit here in one of these booths to enjoy your meal. So I think that's really cool. And everything just seems quite comfortable. Check out you can see the outside. My gosh, isn't that incredible? I think they're like rice paddies or rice fields or some kind of agricultural plantation or plant, some kind of field. It's awesome. Wow. Definitely hard labor, but I've been enjoying the scenery, and the scenery is just spectacular. Wow. Coming over here, this is the bathroom. It's quite small, I'll give you that. Very shrunken size. You can see the faucet works pretty nice. They have soap, have a little lamp. If you want to put your phone here, I guess, but do take into consideration that the train is very shaky. Different rules: no smoking, no throwing things in the toilet, no squatting, no vandalism, and so forth. But yeah, it's a pretty nice bathroom. That's the basics. Blow dryer, hand dryer. You can see there's a hand dryer too. One of the things that should be noted is that the trains have a really nice air conditioner. You can feel it so cool, but the difference when you go into these little halls is very stark. It's very warm in here, and then when you go into the actual sitting area, the train is very cold. So do take that into consideration. Just look at this. This area here is so beautiful. It's so remote, I guess you could say. This looks so different. You have wild chickens running around. I've never seen, growing up, I've never seen chickens like that. I always see them kind of puffed up. I've always seen puffed up chickens, very large chickens, and here the chickens are so skinny and small. So, oh, you can see some. Wow, life definitely is different over here. Oh wow, some sheep. They're munching on some wood or some sticks. Wow, it's incredible. So this train is gonna last around 8 hours or so. So I left at around 12 p.m. and I'm set to get there at around 8 p.m. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, everything has been very, very nice, very clean. People are, the staff here is so kind. So I'm just making my way all the way to the back. I just want to see what the train's all about. It's very long too. Wow. So the executive train has a little bit of a more accommodation. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Really, really comfortable too. So one of the beautiful things about this train is that it has these really nice leg rests. Look at that! Isn't that awesome? You can change the level just by using this little driver. That's pretty cool. And then if you don't want it up anymore, you can just do that and relax. One of the cool things is these seats also recline back, so you can easily shift back, and now the seat is reclined. It's very comfortable, and you can easily enjoy this view. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is just so amazing. So beautiful. Look at that tree just in the middle of all the fields. My gosh. That is just so beautiful. This is just a beautiful journey. It's 8 hours of this, and it's just remarkable how the nature of the ride is. I've just been amazed by how beautiful everything looks. The green, the fields, the sky. Well, the sky is a little gray, just kind of cloudy, but just unbelievable. And this is less than $30, and the food is also quite inexpensive. I think you can get a really nice meal for $3 to $5, including the drink. And that is also why the seats come with a little table. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, there you are. So you can use this table. This is actually a metal table, or is it? Well, it's like wood and metal. So the outside is metal, and the innards is wood, I want to say. But you can easily relax here. If you're hungry, you can serve your meal right here. That's pretty cool. So just put that back in and close it. That's pretty cool, right? It looks like there's a charging too. Although you'll have to probably bring a converter, because this isn't like American-based outlet, but just be aware of that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is an extremely comfortable, extremely awesome ride. So yeah, this is an extremely awesome ride across Indonesia, or at least the Java island. So I'm going, like I said earlier, I'm going from Jakarta all the way to Yogyakarta, and we'll see what I find there. But oh my gosh, look at these trees. Oh, wow. I just love how they look, and it's just like a beautiful picture. It's so picturesque. This is so picturesque. Oh my gosh, that landscape. Ooh. So amazing. So amazing. I hope I can one day I just want to drive on a motorbike around this area and just enjoy the different scenery that's available here, but it's just so beautiful. So I am here on the kite train. Looks like I have ordered a bakso and elk by kite train. I've heard I heard that it's pretty good. I mean, this is some of the food that they serve here. They serve some other stuff, but I decided I'd go for bakso end up in that. So I'm gonna try it. They gave me a sauce here, different sauces. I guess this is spicy sauce and some other tomato sauce, I want to say. But pretty much what they gave me. And also they gave me some utensils. And so there's also some napkins here. And this was about, I want to say this was around 28,000 rupiah, which goes to $1 something. I think this is more of a instant ramen soup with some meatballs in it. So let me check. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna try to be careful because the train is so shaky that I'm afraid that it's going to spill, and I'm afraid that it's going to spill. Alright, so it's not completely deep, so you see that there is quite some depth to the cup. So it's not completely full. You can see that. I think there's some space. I think that may be done intentionally, just because this train is moving so much, super fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. See how this tastes. I think this is pretty much like, it just reminds me of regular ramen noodles with bakso. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? Just so this pretty much looks like ramen noodles or instant ramen noodles with bakso on it. I don't think there may be too much of a difference, but let's see. Let me give it a try. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I mean, it kind of tastes like ramen noodles, but the added bakso is on there, so I mean, nothing too different, nothing too out of proportion, I guess you could say, with ramen noodles. The only thing I would say is this bakso, which is the meatball. I think that is definitely what's going to give it the difference. I would say the bakso is what's going to give it the difference. And I think that's the added highlight. It seems like it's ramen noodles with meatballs. So that's pretty good. So I'll give it another try. I'll give it another try with the bakso. Let's see. Yeah, bakso's pretty good, decent, but this is obviously something that you're gonna find here on the train. I'm not gonna say it's gonna completely blow your mind, but it's just a type of meal that you could get here on the train if you're riding the train. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some more ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and add the sauces and see if that alters the flavor a little bit. So let me try it once more now that the broth has been altered by the soup. Now that the broth has been altered by the sauces. Yeah, tastes a little bit different. Definitely some spice to it, so that's pretty good. Looks like it also has some tofu. I didn't realize there was tofu on there, but that's pretty good. Super hot. You gotta be careful when you're eating this because it is super hot, but it's pretty good. No complaints there. For $1 some, I think it's definitely worth it, especially since there's no other food on this train. So, well, there are some other things like chicken, and I think they have some beef, but if you're craving some soup, some hot soup, especially since it's raining outside, I think this is very good. I think this is a great option. And what's interesting is that inside the cart or the wagon, the train, the AC is kind of on full blast. So if you're feeling cold, the soup makes for a great snack. I guess for me at least, it seems like a snack. But overall, pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.